Thanks for waiting that second.
Yeah. That was like 5 whole seconds. Okay, so we go to devices, and now next to the quasi portal we have our Umga caster.
What does that do?
We're gonna find out in a moment. Do you know anything about the Umga yet, Richard? The Arilu told us something important about them. You passed it.
The Unga, something about a talking pet.
Right. So, do you remember that crashed UrQuan dreadnought we went to salvage the warp pod from?
Yes.
Okay, so the Arilu said they found a talking pet, which is the UrQuan's translator.
Was that
guys.
that frog thing?
That frog thing. They found one of those. It was really badly injured. And they gave it to the Umga because apparently they're masters of bioengineering or whatever.
Okay.
So they have that. So that's all we know about the Umga right now. We also know the Umga apparently had a hyperwave caster. And told the Spathy that they were going to be eaten soon. So.
Why would you do that?
Because they're assholes. So I'm going to go and I'm going to hit.
Hit that.
Alright.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, we got contact.
What are those?
We got contact.
They're gonna be Spathy.
They can't be. It's probably Salandro, actually. Yeah. But watch this.
We bring greetings from a friendly species.
Whatever. Transmit destruct sequence.
Engage in self-destruction circuitry.
Oh man.
Boom. And we get their arms.
Yes! That's awesome.
Okay, next dot.
Oh, what's this?
We finally met the Melnorme.
Why is it like a Kirby?
He's sort of like a marshmallow. Yeah.
He's a Kirby.
Yeah, it's a big one-eyed Kirby.
Captain. Though we Melnorme have just
Like a Waddle Dee.
Yeah.
Waddle Doo.
Waddle Dee with like a freakishly large mouth.
to make contact.
It's like the Cheshire Cat and the Wallaby had like a child.
To an extended, profitable
I can see that.
So we finally met the Melnorme. We were trying to find them a couple episodes ago, but we finally found them. So I used them.
Even before our first meeting, we knew.
Oh, they knew of everything about me, apparently. What's my shoe size?
So, like I mentioned before, Richard, these guys are sort of the in-game hint system.
Okay.
So, they do two things for you.
That eye is tripping me out.
I know. They do two things for you. They sell you hints.
Okay.
And they also sell us all of our tech upgrades.
Like, what do you mean?
Like tech upgrades for the flagship and for the lander. Like, they'll give us things like that increase our speed for the lander, and then it'll give us like environmental resistance and stuff like that, so we can land on Venus.
And not immediately die. We're just kind of mashing through. I didn't even pay attention to that.
He basically said that he gets his information from a whole bunch of different sources, and he told you even one of them, then our race would be in debt to him for centuries.
Oh.
So they're like, sort of like, I don't know, the informants of the universe.
So, are the UrQuan their masters?
No, they're not from this region of space. But they do know who the UrQuan are.
Well, they know who I am.
Yes.
Who we are. Who I am.
Do you have any information which might be useful to us?
No.
Absolutely.
Oh!
Our primary trade good is information.
Yes.
Why, right here on my display screen, I have something which I am certain would be of incalculable value.
Are you eating cookies while we're on the clock?
We
Yes.
can discuss
You
the
want one?
details
I do.
of this very significant information later, when we have established normal trading procedures, at which time we shall also discuss the nature of our fees.
Uh-oh, fees.
Surely a couple
You are, of course, correct.
That was great.
We long ago abandoned currency, and now only deal with commodities that have intrinsic value, such as valuable information.
I'll tell you my shoe size.
But our cause is just. Isn't altruism the highest pinnacle of morality?
No.
No, is it information?
In fact, in our culture, giving with no thirst of goods or services is considered vulgar
Wow.
and inappropriate.
Okay.
Please do not mention
Orphanages
this
don't do very well in Melnorme worlds.
Woof.
I'm not gonna do that because I don't really want
Yeah,
them
that's
to
not a
kill
good
me.
idea.
Let's trade.
Yes, let us get down to business.
We're gonna defeat the Huns.
This is your first time trading with us. Let me explain how our system works. We are interested in purchasing certain items, specifically biological data on alien life forms, and the coordinates of certain strange worlds whose radiant energies defy all scanners,
What is that?
producing a rainbow-like image.
So when he's done talking, I'll
We have many
explain what that is.
interesting and valuable commodities, such as fuel, compatible with your starship's hyperdrive thrusters.
Ooh.
Technological
So we can buy fuel from him.
specifications
That way we don't have to
allow
always go back to
you
Seoul.
build
Oh,
new
good.
devices for your ship. And many important secrets which may help you in your travels.
So they're just like help.
Facilitate trade. We translate
Yeah, but
all
now we have that
your
caster. We
sales
can call them
into
from space.
interstar
Right.
credits,
So if we're out of
with which you
stuff, we
may
can just
purchase
buy fuel.
Yeah, and if we get stranded somewhere, they'll come automatically.
Don't hesitate
So
to ask.
they're kind of nice like that.
Now, what can
So
we
you'll
do
notice
for you
underneath where it says
today?
crew on the right side, now it says 0 CR.
Okay.
That's credits. That's their currency. So we can't use RUs with them. We have to use their credits. There's two things
okay.
there's two things they'll buy from us: biological data, and these rainbow world coordinates. If you remember, this Slylandro mentioned them.
I think
That
so.
that they were like built by the Shaggy ones, right? The
Yeah,
precursors.
yeah.
So they really, really want the coordinates to those worlds. So the other thing that I did in between episode 11 and 12 was I went and found a couple of those rainbow worlds.
How many?
4.
Oh wow. That's awesome. Thanks.
Each one is worth 500 credits.
Oh shoot.
So that'll give us about 2,000.
Which should give us 2,000 because
Actually,
math.
Because math. And if I did my math correctly, that should buy us all the tech upgrades in the game.
Let's do it.
So, I have stuff to sell.
What would you like to sell, Captain?
Do I? I do. Great.
2 units of biological data
64
we
credits.
downloaded from your ship.
So they give you 2 credits per unit of biological data.
Is that any good?
Well, I don't know, it's just extra credits. We got 64. So every time we capture, every time we fire at an alien life form and like run over its little box thing, we're getting biological data. That's what that is, and now we can sell it to them. And I have a bunch of
Your
locations.
ship's
See?
log indicates
2064.
that you
Holy crap.
discovered the whereabouts of 4 of the rainbow worlds.
What happens
which
if you get 'em
so
all?
Fascinate us.
Unfortunately, nothing.
We will give you
Oh.
2,000
As I understand it, there was supposed to be a like Easter egg side quest with like finding all the rainbow worlds, but it was dummied out, unfortunately.
Oh, that's fine.
So-
Why did your bridge turn purple?
That's a good question, with a very interesting answer. The fee for this information is
Oh,
12 million.
could you make that much money in the game?
No, it's impossible.
Okay.
All right, let's buy.
Trade items would you like to buy today?
Not fuel. Technology.
Investment. Ah, yes. You are so right. These technological breakthroughs don't cost you credit. They earn you credit.
What?
Of course,
Wow, it's just
there
like
is
that
an
sleazy
initial
car salesman
charge,
guy.
But each technological system item is guaranteed to be useful for something important somewhere in the galaxy at some point in the future.
Well, that's
All
nice.
technologies cost 150 credits. The technology we are now offering includes plans for building blaster weapons, twice as powerful as your ion bolt gun.
So I'll give you a little rundown about how the tech works. There's 2 types of technology upgrades he'll give us. One of them is new modules for the flagship,
Okay.
and the other one is upgrades for our planet lander, making it faster, resistant to fire and stuff like that.
Okay.
So, Unfortunately, you don't get to choose the technology. He's got a preset order. We kind of just have to buy until we find what we want.
Okay.
So, but like I said, we got lots of money. So
These weapons consume energy
the
from your
blasters that we
combat
just bought aren't going to be particularly
faster
useful
than your
because
familiar
we don't really need the flagship to fight,
guns.
and it's 4,000 RU for one blaster. So
Whoa.
Additional
Yeah.
dynamo
That's-
modules
4,000.
That's not good.
And the final gun upgrade, the Hellbore cannon, costs 6,000 apiece.
specifications for
That sounds
constructing
awesome, though.
I know.
applications to your planet landers.
I want that.
Double their
Yeah.
speed.
So this will double the lander speed. We're gonna do that.
Yes, speed. An excellent choice for the relentless.
The
hunters
speed upgrade is
and
going to be essential for the
power
next
that
quest we're
run.
going to undertake.
Oh yeah.
These
Yes.
modifications
Are we going to Venus?
are simple enough to be put in
Only
place
if you want to.
immediately. Your landers
Is there anything on
should be
Venus?
No.
properly equipped
Oh.
in no time.
No, you landed on
The
Venus for
technology we are
nothing.
now offering includes
Bail.
details on
I love
how to
that.
I still haven't forgotten you 5 random people that died in the very first adventure.
That wasn't even part of.
I'm
the
not sure what he. I'm not
adventure.
sure what he just. Oh, point laser defense. Okay.
systems to your flagship.
Also not particularly useful, but
What does it do?
so that's another module for the flagship.
What does it do?
Point defense. They shoot down incoming missiles.
That's good.
Yeah, but they're I think also 4,000 RUs apiece.
The more you build for your vessel, the more
Maybe they're 2,000.
damage
I don't know.
each laser
I never
strike
used them.
will do. The technology we are
Plans
now
for building.
offering includes plans for building
This guy's voice is
improvements
weird.
to your planet
Yeah,
landers.
I think it's heavily. It's probably quite heavily modulated.
To hostile alien life forms.
Resistant to hostile.
Can you
element.
tell?
Our reinforcement procedures
So what
on
is
your
this for now?
landers
So we just got. We're now resistant to alien creatures. So like if they bump into us, we won't take damage from them,
Oh, good.
or we'll take less
be
damage,
much better protected against
which will also be
hostile
essential for the
life
next quest we're gonna do.
forms. The
Where are we going?
technology
You'll see.
we are now
Wait.
offering
Okay.
Don't worry.
includes
I kind of have to worry.
which
Well, okay, maybe you should worry, but
increase your
don't worry too
landers'
much.
cargo
I'll
space
try.
Okay.
to double its present
Yes.
I missed it. What does it do?
That doubled our lander's carry capacity, which is totally useless to us because we don't have a
We
cargo
don't
bay.
have a cargo bay, but we need it.
Yeah, we need it for the next one. Next is
which show how to add
double capacity fuel tanks.
That's good,
fuel tanks.
isn't it?
Yes,
We hope that
that's pretty
these
good.
improved
So that's a new
tanks
module that lets us
will make
carry
more
the same amount of
modules
fuel in one
available
tank
on your
as
flagship,
as 2 tanks that we have
which you
currently.
can fill with
Do they
other,
cost more?
No, they cost the same.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like they cost the same as 2 tanks, so it's like the same thing.
That's not as awesome.
Not as awesome. So it's not particularly useful.
But it
unless you're
saves
gonna-
space.
Yeah, it saves space.
Look at it. You're going for like a full planet build.
Well, there's lots of people who just do like flagship runs where they don't use the other ships in the game.
wow.
So if you were just going to do that, then I mean this guy's essential, right?
That's kind of heavy.
It is heavy, but my brother always does that. Like he does flagship runs, so which is why he's terrible in skirmish mode.
But he's good at everything else,
Yeah, well,
apparently.
he uses the flagship.
But everything's better than the flagship?
No, if the flagship's fully started out, it's the most powerful ship in the game. But it's just
But
ridiculous.
it takes forever
It's
to
just
stand it
it's
out.
just crazy expensive to build it and sort of stat it out and stuff. So
Sweater on. Getting chilly.
Which make them resistant
excellent.
earthquakes.
Resistant to earthquakes. This protects against tectonics.
Safety belts and heavy-duty
Safety
shock
belts and
absorbers.
heavy-duty shock absorbers.
Lander occupants should be much
Tectonics.
safer when an
Weather.
Untimely earthquake strikes.
The job is complete. Your landers are
Oh, come on.
ready. The technology we are now offering includes plans for adding auto tracking modules.
Is this good?
Which improve
No.
the aim
Well, not for us. We're not.
I can't
using
put it
the
on the
flagship.
Spaffy?
No, it's for the flagship.
It already has like auto
You
aim
are
though.
preparing for a
Okay.
mighty battle, eh? Well, let me give you some advice.
Sure.
You should consider using multiple tracking modules
Sage.
This will greatly improve
Sage?
your aim.
I don't know, like sage advice. So I usually just say sage. So like,
Oh,
you know.
that's like 4chan.
Would be useless. The technology we are now
Plans for adding.
includes plans
Doorbells.
for adding improvements to your planet.
Hey,
Make them
yeah,
resistant
yeah, yeah,
inclement
yeah.
planet weather. Yeah.
That's what we need.
Inclement planet.
So that'll protect us against like lightning bolts and stuff.
Venus.
A little superconductive.
Superconductive spray paint.
So your lander can sustain
I love how high tech this guy is.
lightning bolt without risking the
Watch as our 2,000 credits slowly whittle away.
We're almost out.
But we're almost there.
I guess there's like 2 or 3 more.
all your
Let's see, what did we just buy? The weather resistance? There's 3 more. And we only need the next one.
technology.
What's after that one?
The Shiva furnace.
What is that one?
That ups our, like the, again it's for the flagship.
What's
And
it?
then,
Okay.
and then the Hellbore cannon is our final
Oh, okay.
gun. So we could skip those 2 if you don't.
Resist the hot spots.
But we do need the hotspot resistance.
Okay, so now we have extra credits just in case we need them.
Yeah, exactly. That way we can buy fuel from him in the future or whatever.
Be substantially
How much is their fuel?
hot world.
It's, I think
All
it's,
our lander modifications
I think it's 5 credits for 1 unit.
is not perfect.
Yeah.
So remain cautious.
Or maybe it's 1 to 1. I don't know.
The changes to your lander.
Well, what is it when we buy it from Seoul?
Your lander should be fitted
It's 20 RUs to the unit.
by the time you return to your
Okay.
ship.
So let's
Well, we
see.
get a lot of our use.
We are
Yeah.
his plan.
We just gotta blow up
So
like.
5 credits is worth 20 RUs
A weapon
to the Melnorme.
Okay.
So it's something like that. Something like
simple blaster.
that. No, we don't really need any more.
Is it really good though? The Hellbore cannon?
Yeah, it's great, but we don't really need it. And if we do need it, we can always come back and talk to him
Okay.
again.
Yeah,
later,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
What else
There's one more thing we need to buy from him.
What?
to buy?
We need to buy
Information.
information. I know where we're going next, but I just want
I need to know.
I want Richard to know. I want people watching to know.
Have come to learn much about what happens in our galaxy, both now and in the ancient past. We have also kept records on the diverse.
So there's 3 kinds of information he'll give us. Current events,
Okay.
which are basically plot hooks. Alien race information, which is useful if you can't find like a race. Like you're like, I need to find so and so and I don't know where they are.
Okay.
And then there's historical information.
I need to find the Melnorme.
Yeah. And then there's historical information which doesn't have any bearing on the game,
But it gives you plot.
but it's plot, right?
Alright,
So
what do we
unfortunately we're not going to be able to afford the historical information and for time and all that kind of stuff, but you know, I highly recommend, you know, second playthrough for you maybe.
Finding
doing it.
a YouTube video.
Because it actually is really fascinating, and it gives you a lot of backstory into the UrQuan. And
There's
stuff
a
like that.
Wikipedia page.
There's a Wikipedia page for all this. I want current events.
While you probably believe that the show 60 are
Is this
extinct,
necessary? This one?
Yes, this is absolutely crucial. You should probably write this stuff down.
identical to the UrQuan super.
I'm gonna start over.
While you probably
Show
believe that
60.
the show 60 are
So as we know, as far as we know, this show 50 blew themselves up.
Blew up.
identical to the UrQuan super bomb.
Question mark?
The truth is not
Yeah,
so
actually,
simple.
underline that.
There yet exists
Does
a
it
chance
not
to
resuscitate?
meta-marsupial species, though it
Though it will not be easy. That's where we come in.
Easy.
The problem at hand seems simple. Bring
Make
together 2 show 60 of different
them
sections, and the carnal
sex.
gymnastics proceed.
And the gymnastics.
And maturation time of
The short gestation and maturation time of the show 50. You will have thousands of the creatures in 10 years, and millions in 20.
Gross. Oh, that's all like inbreeding.
They're like rabbits.
Finding a male of the
Male species
species
is easier
is
than fluff.
Easier than a flip.
Simply visit the show 50's blaster star system at Delta Gorno. So we know that already.
Delta
We
Gorno.
already know about Delta Gorno. This is the... Oh no, we got that. Captain Tanaka or its sibling Katana shall greet you on your arrival.
Shall greet you on your arrival.
A warning. These warriors are old and fly barely functional ships.
Aww.
Flying barely functional ships. If they mistakenly identify you as
We're gonna blow them up.
do not
Don't blow them up.
We're gonna blow them up.
Retreat.
This is actually really handy because the first playthrough I didn't know the Melnorme you were even in the game. So I came across the show fixed and was like, why are they attacking me? Blast, blast. And I had to reload. Oh, did you catch that?
No.
I'm sorry.
Alpha.
The females of the fish were more difficult to obtain.
Serenkov.
That's one. That's
Eyes. General skills.
Fortunately for you, Captain.
Okay.
Is considered, well, perverse.
Oh, he's perverse because his name is Zex.
This is because Zex
No, because he likes humans.
Oh,
the
likes
presence of human
Unam.
beings. To acquire the show fixie females, you will have to
Appease
appease
Zex.
Zex.
Kill or
Kill him.
appease.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Mr. Melnorme. You've been a wonderful audience.
Is that everything?
That's all we need for now, because
Okay.
now we have a next plot hook.
Good. So we're gonna go. Are we going to go to Delta Gorno next?
No,
or
we're
gonna
going
go
to
Alpha
Alpha
Serenkov.
Serenkov.
Okay. I don't want to buy anything. God damn it.